one of the things you want to do whenever you're posting messages on Facebook is you don't want to be real salesy. You know, like every couple of days, hey, we got this on sale, or come in and get this, it's 10% off, or whatever. You don't want to do a lot of that, because you'll turn people off, and then your Facebook fan page will no longer be working for you. So what you need to do is disguise your sales messages cleverly. So what I would do, let's say that you have a fellow employee in the store who's been exemplary in whatever they're doing. So you could say, you could like take a picture of that employee and write something like, we're acknowledging John Smith today from our paint department. We just caught him making it look neat and tidy for customers. No wonder we sell so much paint. Here's a picture of him. And then, of course, you would upload a picture. Now let's look at the psychology in this message. First of all, we're saying, hey, we're acknowledging John Smith. We might say, congratulations, John Smith. We caught you doing a great thing. And you can just quickly say, this is what we caught him doing. So the people who read your message will go, okay. But here's the psychology part. No wonder we sell so much paint. Right there. You're giving the reader an implicit message that you sell a lot of paint. You're the place to go. Or you could even say something like, as he was putting up our paint sale signs, by the way, paint's on sale until Friday. We caught him making his department looking great. Here's a picture of you. So that's another thing you could do. You can sneak in a sales message by still being social, and by social meaning, you know, being entertaining, being friendly, letting people know what's going on without being salesy. And that's a perfect example. So whenever you're posting, that's another way to sneak in sales messages to get people to come in. And you, like I say, you don't want to do too much of the, you know, one or two liners that says, hey, paint's on sale today, come in and check us out. And then the next day says, here's a reminder, paint's on sale, don't forget us. And then the next day, paint sale is going to be over in 2 days, come and get us. I mean, that's going to turn people off. They're going to unlike the page, and they're going to stop getting your messages. So you've got to be sneaky in how you present them, just like I showed you, or don't present them very often. But you know, and I realize you've got to present them, but be clever how you do it. Lastly, when you write your messages here, by the way, these are called status updates because there's the word status here. Anytime you write something, they call it a status update. When you write it, keep it to as few of words as possible. After you type something, reread it out loud and ask yourself, what words can I shorten? The reason for this is the shorter something is, the more people are going to read it. Now, if you do have to type too much, never ever ever type more lines than 2 at a time, and leave a blank in between them, like that. The reason for that is it's much easier to read than if it was all one paragraph. that look like that. Wouldn't you agree? So give it some spacing, but remember, try to keep this to as few words as possible and you'll have a lot more success.